There are infinite amount of seeds in Minecraft, so it can be hard to find the best one. That's why in this video I will show you the most interesting, beautiful or straight up impossible seeds in Minecraft. Let's start off with this amazing valley, surrounded by some pretty incredible spiky mountains. This valley mainly consists of badlands and stony peaks, with many different biomes around it as well. Looking up from the middle of the valley is pretty cool. It doesn't look like vanilla Minecraft at all, but I promise you it is. For example, there is a jungle right next to the mountains, as well as a village with some pretty insane views. And that's not all. Underground there is a huge lush cave system that awaits to be explored. Next up, something for the brave ones. At first this looks just like a regular hole in the ground. Okay, maybe not regular, it's pretty odd looking. Anyways, when typing in this seed and generating the word, you will actually spawn next to an exposed trial chamber. And in some versions even in the trial chamber itself. This means that you can get into fighting the waves right away and get some pretty good loot. If you can of course kill all the mobs, which is pretty hard early in the game. Close to the trial chamber there also is a pretty big mineshaft system. This is a perfect seed for people who want to start with action right away. Moving on, this seed has a pretty unique spawning location. If you are tired of everyone else and just want to spend some time alone, you can spawn on this lowly island in the middle of the ocean, with nothing in at least 1000 blocks radius. This island itself is pretty nice in my opinion. Majority of it is jungle, and a small part consists of a mangrove swamp. You could build a nice house and a dock here and just chill with your parrots. Or if you decide to wander away from the island, there are also surprises waiting for you on the nearest civilization. Like for example, this woodland mansion is located 2000 blocks away from the island. Moving on to another interesting and also beautiful seed. This one has a valley with an almost perfectly circular lake in the middle, but this is not a regular lake. This lake is over 100 blocks deep and even has some exposed diamonds and emeralds at the bottom. Imagine building an underwater base here. Pretty cool. This seed also has a village on top of the valley mountains with a nice view and a trial chamber below it. What I like about this is the opening on one of the sides, making it possible to build a cool gate or an entrance here that opens your village up to a bigger body of water for easier traveling. This next seed is straight up horror. Typing in this combination of numbers for your seed will spawn you in the middle of an ancient city. I didn't even know that this was possible. One wrong move and you will be insta-killed by the warden. The whole cave that this city is in is pretty cool. It is multi-layered and seems to be pretty big. But good luck getting out of this ancient city first. Moving on from the horrors, we have this seed with gorgeous terrain. This time the mountains are snowy and there is a lot of them. Just look at this, it looks amazing. This whole spawn area is full of beautiful looking mountains. And in the middle there is even a small village. This whole area is a perfect place to build your medieval castle, village or just a dirt house. It's totally up to you. Next we have this pretty unique seed. We all know that in Minecraft there are on average 3 to 5 diamond ores per one blob. But what if I told you that this seed has a blob with 44 diamond ores? This sounds insane, and I have never seen anything like this before. And I know what you're probably thinking. How many diamonds would you get from this one blob when mining it with a fortune 3 pickaxe? Well, I did exactly that and got 102 diamonds. Insane amount from just one place. The only problem with this seed is that the diamonds are located millions of blocks away from the spawn, but it's still an interesting seed. But now I want to show you this impossible seed. Using this code as a seed, you will spawn under lava in a huge cave. Imagine booting up Minecraft for the first time and getting this seed. Although it could be a cool challenge to try and get out of here alive. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just don't know it yet. Let me know down in the comments if you managed to do it. But don't worry, next we have another beautiful seed. Just look at this vibe. The mountains look amazing and the small lake in the middle adds a lot to the look. What's great about this specific seed is that in addition to the cool mountains, there are also amazing looking cliffs all around this area. So if you like that, I would definitely recommend you to check it out. Moving on, I have something pretty cool to show. This seed has no end island, literally not a single end stone block in the main island. Perfect for you when you want to build a custom end island, but if you don't want to bother removing the whole main island first. But if that's the case, good luck fighting the ender dragon above this empty void. This next seed is for the cherry blossom lovers. The seed has two amazing looking valleys next to each other, and they are both covered with cherry trees. The vibe here is on another level. In addition, there's a huge cherry forest next to the valleys as well, and also a lifted meadow that looks pretty cool. Imagine building a house on top of here. Right under the valley there is also a trial chamber. I think this is a perfect place to start the next base with friends. Imagine you found the perfect seed and invited your friends, but the server lags. That's the fastest way to ruin your night, but not with Wise Hosting, the Minecraft server hosting built by actual gamers that know how to do things. There is no lag or chaos going on with Wise Hosting Minecraft servers. Everything is easy to control, and for any issues we even have 24/7 human support helping you out. If you are watching this video, then you can get 25% off your first month by using the code SEED. That's Wise Hosting, a server hosting that just works. Check out Wise Hosting with the link below. Checking out the next seed, we have this village. At first it might seem like a regular village, but when you zoom out, you can see that this village is actually in the middle of a huge mangrove swamp. So this seed is perfect if you want to live like Shrek. No one will ever come to disturb you. And if you ask me, it seems to be a pretty cozy place to live in. Now I just need to find myself a donkey as well. This next seed is a bit different. Before generating the world, make sure that your world type is set to large biomes. When that's done, just insert the seed and generate the world. After traveling a couple thousand blocks, you will find this area that is mostly covered in savanna. At first it doesn't look anything special, but when we zoom out, you can see that this landmass looks exactly like Africa. It has a lot of rivers running through it as well, making it easily travelable by boat. The whole continent also has 6 different villages on it. Pretty cool in my opinion. From Africa, let's dive into caves. Someone managed to find a spot where there are 6 cave spider spawners all in one place. And it looks pretty insane. I can't imagine trying to survive here in hardcore. Seems like a nightmare, but let's look at it from the bright side. Imagine the farm you could build with all of these spawners. You could have unlimited string. Next up, I want to show you the biggest mushroom island found in Minecraft. It was found by Minecraft at home and has a total area of over 6 million blocks. It just keeps on going and going. It feels like it's never ending. To put it into perspective, this is what the regular sized mushroom island looks like. And this is how the biggest one ever found looks like. A crazy difference. The island is pretty close to 0 as well, so you can easily boot up the seed and start playing on it. Now I want to show you this cool looking half frozen island in the middle of the ocean. Just look at this, pretty insane that stuff like this can actually naturally spawn. There are small islands all around the main island, and at the top there's also a villager outpost. Going down, it connects to a small cave system, and it has amazing lush caves below it. This could be a good place to build your next base. Next we have another valley, but this time there are 2 connected villages in it. Just look at it, it feels cozy. I like how only half of the mountains are under snow. It gives the whole place a realistic feel. There is a crazy big cave here as well, so you can go exploring. All of this is in the spawn, so you can move in right away without having to travel. I have shown you some pretty nice lice caves already, but this one will blow all of them out of the water. Using this seed you will generate the lice cave that has multiple floors and is insanely big. All of this feels endless, and there is probably hours upon hours worth of exploring to do. So if you love exploring the lice caves or want to try and build your base here, then check it out. Here we have another absolutely beautiful valley covered with cherry trees. In the middle there are two villages, one on each side. I really like how steep the valley walls are on this seed. It really feels like you're surrounded by something big. As with one of the previous ones I showed you, this one also has a perfect spot for the entrance. Build your kingdom in the middle and the entrance is right here. And just to remind you, all of this amazing terrain generation is in vanilla Minecraft. Next I want to show you this cool jungle island seed. First of all, look how steep and high the walls are. This looks super cool. Imagine the jungle temple you could build here. I mean, there is already one here if you didn't notice, but I bet you could build a cooler one yourself. The island is not too far from the mainland, so you could technically build the bridge and connect the two. Let me know which of these seeds was your favorite. And don't forget to check out Wise Hosting to host the Minecraft server in less than 2 minutes. See you next time, bye!